Hi everyone, my name is Emma Zenzen and I'm an exchange student from the United States. I will be studying at the University of Aberdeen for a semester and I'll be a part of the video diary project #MyABDNJourney. I'll be making video blogs on my experiences as an exchange student, and I'll capture the highs and lows, the challenges, the excitement, and what it means to be an exchange student in a different country. In this first video, I'll share a little bit about me, and so you'll know who's popping up on the University of Aberdeen's social media platforms. I'll share why I chose to study at the University of Aberdeen, and then I'll talk about my expectations, my fears, what I'm excited for, and then I'll share about my welcome week experience once I get to the University of Aberdeen. Okay, so first, a little bit about me. I'm from Minnesota, but I go to school at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, and I study communication sciences and disorders to hopefully become a speech pathologist. I love anything DIY, arts and crafts, photography, traveling of course. That's why I'm super excited to be an exchange student. I like to read, I love to do pottery, I love fashion, being outside, I like my cat. So that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, let me know. Question number 2, why did I choose to study at the University of Aberdeen? I wanted to be in Europe. I wanted to be able to speak the language. I thought Scotland was absolutely stunning, so I can't wait to explore. And the courses that I have lined up to take at the University of Aberdeen are really interesting, and I'm really excited to take new courses that I wouldn't be able to take at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Question number 3 is my expectations for this upcoming year. I'm trying to keep my expectations low, but I'm really expecting a lot. I expect to meet a lot of people, make new connections. I expect to learn how to adapt. I expect to learn how to navigate a completely new city, new country, new school. I expect to love it. I really expect to love it. Fears, anxieties, or challenges that I think I will come across once I'm in Aberdeen. There's a lot of unknowns, which just causes a lot of stuff to think about, a lot of things to stress over, but I know that it's going to be different, so I'm just going to have to get used to it and adapt. Surprisingly, I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. I'm not that good at public transportation, so I think that will be a challenge. I know the academics will be really different, so that also kind of freaks me out. What am I excited for? That I can talk about really easily. I'm excited to get to know the University of Aberdeen and the city. I'm excited to explore Scotland. I'm excited to gain independence and confidence when I travel, when I go to school. I'm looking forward to living and meeting with new people from all around the world, and I'm really excited. I'm just really excited. The next question is about Welcome Week, which I have not participated in because I'm still in the United States, so I will get back to you. Thanks for getting to know me. Thanks for following my videos, and I hope that I can really give you a great snapshot of what it's like to be an exchange student at the University of Aberdeen. This is where I'm going to sign off for today, but once I'm in Aberdeen, I can't wait to let you know how the first week goes, what classes I choose, how many people I meet. So I'll get back to you on that. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Okay everyone, I made it to Aberdeen. I've been here for about a week and 2 days, and it's been going great. In the rest of this video, I'm going to talk about Freshers Week and give you the inside scoop of everything that was going on campus. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the application process for the University of Aberdeen. I think I recall for the application process that there was a questionnaire and also an essay. The essay is what they call a statement of motivation, and you basically talk about why you want to study at the University of Aberdeen based on academic reasons. I remember I included what courses I wanted to take and why I thought studying at the University of Aberdeen would benefit me. And then there were some other prompts that I think I had to answer regarding myself or anything else about academics at the University of Aberdeen. I remember I heard back not too long after, maybe a few weeks, but never panic if you don't hear back within a few weeks because you don't know if you applied at a busy time or a slow time, but they'll get back to you. Don't worry. My home university partners with the University of Aberdeen, so my application process was pretty easy to do. If your university doesn't have ties with the University of Aberdeen, it doesn't mean that you can't study at the University of Aberdeen. You might have to go through a different system or different loopholes, but don't cross it out entirely. You'll just have to contact someone if your home university doesn't have ties with the University of Aberdeen. I also had to apply for accommodation once I got to the University of Aberdeen. That was also very straightforward. They send out reminders well in advance and in the upcoming months that you get to Aberdeen about applying for accommodation. There's many different areas where you can live while you're studying at the University of Aberdeen. I stay at Hillhead Houses, which is north of campus, about a 15-20 minute walk, and I live in Fife House. There's different sections of Hillhead, and they all have different living accommodations. I live in my own bedroom, but I share a kitchen and a bathroom with the rest of the girls on my floor. And there's also apartment-style living, where you have your own room, but you share a kitchen and a bathroom with about 3 or 4 people. So now to talk about Freshers Week. Freshers Week is the week before classes start, and it's filled with a bunch of different activities and fairs and a lot of excitement and a lot of free stuff, which is really fun, of course, as a college student. A tip for getting to Aberdeen is to plan as much ahead as you can, but also to expect the unexpected. I planned what bus numbers I needed to take once I was from the airport. I planned my train ticket in advance, and it ended up that I had to get a new train ticket because I had a delayed flight, so I missed my train. And you also want to have your country's currency in case you run into any issues, so you're always prepared. I know some of the buses here, they required exact change, which I didn't really have, so we took taxis. And everything will work out. You can always ask people if you run into any issues. I did plenty of times, and everyone was really helpful. So the first thing I did when I got here is I signed into the main reception building of Hillhead, and I got my keys. And some people get their IDs when they check in to get their keys, but I had to go get my ID at a different building down on campus. I checked into my room, I met some people on my floor, and then the following days were super packed with different activities, and it's been a blast. The ASA organization, or the ASA Club, is the Aberdeen University Student Association, and they put on a ton of different events for Freshers Week. They had events like the sports fair, the societies fair, pub crawls, pub quizzes, the silent disco, the color run. They had jazz night. They had wristbands available, so you could buy a wristband, and they had events that you could get into for free, and the wristbands also provided transportation to and from the big student club called the Attic, and free entry into the Attic, which I know a ton of people took advantage of. I did, and it was really fun. Make sure you attend the fairs because there's a lot of free stuff and a lot of free food. I know I got lunch like 2 or 3 days just by attending the Sports and Societies Fair. Domino's loves to hand out free pizza, so it was great. There's also the King's Cup, which is a friendly competition between schools where you get stickers by attending different events and different sessions, and then you put your tickets on your school's leaderboard in the registration building, and whichever school fills up or gets the most stickers for their school wins a barbecue party in October. Thanks for watching this first video. I really hope that you gained some useful information and I was able to shed some light on the beginning process as an exchange student and about Freshers Week. Keep watching my next videos for different topics related to academics and the exchange student life. Thanks for watching.